All right, welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay, I think we need to change the music here. Vocal is not good. At least not when talking. Okay, there's a situation in Community Outpost Discord. Chris Mornes, aka an original developer of 0 Hour programmer, has joined the chat here and is chatting with the people, which is remarkable. I never would have thought that there would be a developer chatting with us. That's great. I had suggested to make a voice call with like everyone and just have him talk about things and people ask questions. I think that would be great. So he did write here, I do have some general advice about desync fixing. It was during 0 Hour that we lost all our network programmers as a result of attrition from crunch and the studio relocation. It was totally binary. Using deep CRC was slow as shit and essentially triggered a binary save that is tough to parse. Super important to do CRC checks every frame. In detail, it does this every 100 frames if I recall correctly. So when the game desyncs, the cause is almost certainly impossible to figure out. During Battle for Middle-earth 1, I inherited the system as I become responsible for fixing desyncs on that game. The approach I took was to convert the save to be human readable, and instead of writing to disk, I would write to a memory file instead, 100 times faster, and then I would keep a buffer of, say, last 30 frames. When a desync occurred, it would write the file out to disk, so you would have your history. Yeah, this checks out, and is something that aligns with what I had. I think it's a very good idea to do the in-memory and only dump out the history when hitting the desync. I haven't thought of that, but yeah, that makes sense as well. Otherwise, you get like a huge, lock, right? That's not useful. Let's see. General Camo. Prisoner of War logic is amongst the well-known cuts, being that remnants exist even on original release, with more being added to the mission disk. It's been mentioned by someone that it was really controversial within the team. Was a controversy from a gameplay or seems perspective? I have no recollection of that controversy. All I can think of was that 9/11 was still fairly fresh when the game launched, 1.5 years after those events. The fact that the game introduced GLA was a little too close to reality, along with the invasion of Baghdad in the first mission. But hey, getting banned in China for nuking Tiananmen Square was apparently okay. It's pretty common to have lots of ideas that get shut down or taken out before a game launches. Yeah. Played. People just play a modded version of the Steam version. It was during 0 Hour that we lost all our network. Perhaps a hunch. Did you get to play it after release? Yeah, I have keen recollection of how unhappy the network group was. To be fair, they spent the majority of the time diagnosing and fixing desyncs, and it was always the fault of someone on gameplay doing something stupid. Oh boy. I can see, yeah. So I think what this means that we need some. So I will take his notes on. I have keen recollection of how unhappy the network group was. To be fair, they spent the majority of time diagnosing, fixing desync. Always the fault of someone on gameplay doing something stupid. That to me implies that we need some strong mechanism in debug mode that like reveals it and makes it really obvious. Yeah. To detect this. After 2 years of joining EA, I became the most senior engineer on the team due to attrition. Okay. Wow. Ouch. There's some fixes for common bugs. And allows blah, blah, blah. Utilize Steam peer-to-peer directly. Then you can skip all the bullshit about net punching. Steam peer-to-peer. Yeah. Okay. I don't know about that. In the Steam version, it's totally doable now, and with workshop support, sky is the limit, but that would require some Steam admin access. I think Steam peer-to-peer could potentially be doable with just source code, but not 100% sure. Workshop setup isn't too bad. It's more about configuration of categories. It's still a lot of work to do it right. Like, for example, if a host has a mod and someone joins the lobby, what do you do? The best option is to prompt them to subscribe to the required mod via prompt or to leave the lobby. I did that on H2. I don't think anyone cares, especially when the game hasn't been supported for this long. I had a similar issue on H2 with a split community, but once everything was in good shape, the community came into Steam and became the de facto place to play. I really hope we can get mismatch fixed soon. I would love to actually be able to play generals on a M4 MacBook rather than my Crest. Is your VS build still crashing on launch? Well, I'm about to investigate. In a perfect world, EA would pay for a proper remaster. I doubt it will happen though. The modern community is historically great at cleaning things up and adding new functionality. I've done some tremendous work before. In my opinion, the source code's release is worlds better than any remaster. Worlds better than any remaster. EA has given us the best option. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? Looking into it soon. What else? Engine in TypeScript. EA is not going to let indies remaster their own IP and let them sell it. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, you could do it in China, yeah. Okay, builds and compiling. I have done no investigation yet. Basically, it just feels slow. That's it. I just want to report that I've built the source code and the upgrade in Visual Studio 2022 and release. The code crashes with CS error and debug mode it crashes to an issue with the Unify parser. The upgrade code is also compatible with VS6 and both release and debug modes work properly, allowing the game to run. Okay, that's great. Thanks for checking. Okay. I think Incredibuild became quite expensive. Nowadays we use SN DBS, which is free. Okay. Let me add this comment here. Good. So apparently there was a comment added here. Regarding crash on launch, for me it was failing to query some maps for some initialization stuff. There's something called RTS hash, and its specialization for ASCII string is wrong. It's using SED hash, changing this to SED hash string. Fixed runtime errors on launch from me. Okay. Okay. Well, we can't use SED string yet, so we will see. Good. What do we do? Let's see. So we want to run the game. What happens if we run it in debug? Build. Let's rebuild in debug. Yeah. I worked on The Evil Within. I love Unreal. I've been exclusively dedicated to it since 5 went into preview. I'm only interviewing at companies that are working on Unreal 5 games. It's a high demand skill set and even the best engine out there, source code, favorable licensing and tons of info. They move fit so fast, though it creates other problems and the various performance issues can be avoided, but every game and team is different. I have no idea about anything about Unreal. Yeah. Let them chat. Let's not get distracted, yeah? Is there a way to add a check to lint so that internal wiki links, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, so if, so the problem I'm seeing right now is that there's this try catch, and that somehow prevents us from getting like a normal break on crash. So if that's the case, we need to remove that thing, right? Yeah. By the way, I do hope that someone will in-depth review this code here that I've put up. Well, it's quite big, so probably takes a while. We need to test VS6 and VS2022. So I will fix VS22 runtime now. Once we have that fixed, I will create executable for VS6 and for the 2022, and then have the testers test this thing and see what happens. So VS6 should still be multiplayer compatible. That's the expectation. VS 2022, we'll have to see what happens. Maybe it's compatible, maybe not. Probably not. I don't know. I would say, I don't know, 50-50 maybe. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. I guess it would be cool if it was compatible. I don't know. Then we could think about new strategies, I guess. Because then we wouldn't need VS6 anymore, right? Which would be quite big. Yeah. Yeah. But it's probably incompatible. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Then 0 failed. Okay. So what we need to do now, we need to remove these guys. Then we go to debug. Okay. Pick link source. Drop symbolic link. Yeah, there we go. Okay, then we double check this one. Debugging, yeah. Let me yeah, good. Hold on. So we have that. Okay, then let's run this guy. Fix the potential buffer. Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens. Allocates memory, yeah. It runs 19 seconds, 20 seconds, yeah. It loads really slow. 240 megabyte and it just hangs now. Is it already crashed or no? It's still growing. Assertion failure. Okay, let's ignore that. Yeah. Okay, ignore, yeah. Ignore. 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 Oh my god. And we hit the release crash. Yeah. Okay, so this is a problem. I think what we need to do is we need to disable this try catch thingy bullshit. Okay, so here we have try if def, hold on, how's this internal thingy working? Internal match case, internal, let's see, here, define debug or internal. Do we have one for release? Do we have a release one? Release. Release. Is there like a release or not? Release. No. Oh, that's a shame. What about, let's go to our CMake script and say, by the way, there's this thing. Let me go to, let me write it. No. Let me do that later. Put a notepad note here. Yeah. Good. So what do I want to do? CMake. Good. So we go in here and we say CMake list. So if what? So basically, I would like to define. Let me ask the ChatGPT. I would like to define release for release configuration in all targets. How do I do that with CMake? Add compile definitions, release. For specific, no, we want it for all targets. All targets, okay. Then let's try that. So we go to I don't know. Can we just put it here? Release with dep info. Can we combine this? Can we also add it to release with dep info in the same line? Oh yeah, okay, there's a comma. Okay, that's great. Then we just put it in here like so. Let's see if that works. So basically, let's remove this for now. Stop debugging. To do. I changed this to take argc, argv, so we can pass those after the GDF is loaded. We need to resync this immediately as it is a nasty hack. Well, was it resynced? Yeah. To do means it's never revisited, right? Yeah. Okay, so do we have a release now? Let me see. Well, it's debug, so let's see, release. If def release. Is that defined or not? Let me see. Properties, linker, where do we see it? Preprocessor. Preprocessor. Where's that? C++ here, preprocessor. Let's see, release and debug. Release has and debug. I don't see a release. Private. Where do I need to add? Where do I need to add so that it applies to all targets? Globally, modify global properties, set global definitions for each all targets. Oh. Okay. To all targets in a function. Okay. Oh, you must collect all targets. Well. Simpler solution use, which automatically applies to all target. Okay, but where do I put it? Where do I put that thing? Do I need to put it maybe earlier? Maybe put it here. Let's see. Maybe not. What if we put it after the project? Or here. Here's a good place. Yeah, let's see if that works. Oh. Cancel. Okay, it has changed something because it reloads stuff, so that looks promising. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Okay. Let's see. Let's see if that compiles. Properties. Can we inspect it? Preprocessor. Release. It's there now. Okay, cool. I very much appreciate it. So we have underscore debug for debug, underscore internal for internal, and underscore release for release. I think that makes it much easier to handle because I don't want to type ndebug, which stands for not debug, or say not underscore debug and not underscore internal, right? Some or and it's yeah, it's getting confusing then. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's have it compile, and then we add this release check here and try to compile out the try catch block. Yeah. I think this maybe should be in a new function here. Yeah. Yeah. And in it. Try catch. This, where's this used? Huh. Is it used nowhere? It is used. Pass command line. Yeah. How about we add a new function? Oh, it's virtual function. The hell? The hell? Game engine. Public protected. Private. Void try init. Try init. Then we add so massive function. Try init. So basically what I would like to do is I don't like that we have formatting here. Options. Text editor. Code style formatting. Let's take this off for now. Okay, so what I would like to do is take this stuff here, all this, yeah, and then we move it, we move this into the try init. Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, we have moved it. There we go. Yeah. Then we take this one and we move this here, and then so what we do is try init, and we pass this guy and this guy. Yeah. And then we say if release, then it does this, else and if try init, no try catch in release, in non-release, so we can debug this. Yeah, that is my suggestion for now. Yeah, let's see if that compiles. Okay, release keyword is working. That's great. We need to switch back to debug, I think. Yeah. Let me see if there are any new activity here. Some comments here. No. Okay. Fix indentation for CMake. Linux use case-sensitive file system. It is possible to import the CMake project into a Linux IDE and it would load fine with the exception of 2 CMake. Yeah, this was already applied, right? Yeah, it looks like we have already merged this. Yeah. Then we can close this. Was already merged by another change. Already fixed. Thanks. Close. Good. Let's see. Okay, let's compile with debug again. So that should compile now this one here, right? Let's see. I wonder actually how fast the game will run in debug. It could be slow. Yeah. Could be very slow actually. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's certainly much slower than release, yeah. Yeah. Magnitude slower. Okay. This one doesn't have. No. It's just IntelliSense is showing us here the wrong thingy. Let's put a breakpoint here. Which should hit, right? Yeah, let's put the zoom at 110% maybe. Yeah. Is it running or not? What is happening? Diagnostic. Okay, maybe it's just slow. Man. Yeah, nothing is happening. I have no idea what's going on here right now. I have no idea what's happening. Let's see where this is stuck. Huh. Well, that's unexpected. It's somehow stuck in debug help? Huh. Debug help. Huh. I don't quite understand what's happening right now. We cannot see. Yeah, it is debug. This is extremely strange. I'm not sure what's happening right now. It just stuck in debug help dealer. Why? Why? Yeah. Huh. Huh. Okay. That is unexpected. Okay, so, well, let's try that in release then. Rel with step info. Let's set this one to 0. To force it in release as well. Okay, let's try that. I don't know why IntelliSense is so slow with updating this thing. Like we put if 0, it should gray out this code block, and we should be able to see this code block, but it just doesn't see it. It's weird. I have to say the sim linking is really unpleasant to do here. Now we have closed our one folder, which we needed. Oh boy. build Win32 release with step info pick link source drop. Yeah, we need to build up our debugging here. This is not good. Good. Let's try this. Okay, this one we hit now. Okay, that's great. IntelliSense is still not updating that shit, but okay, good. We should now get a crash. If it crashes. Huh, it just quits. What the hell? Do we not have some exception enabled here? What is this? Let's see. Maybe I just do something wrong here. Windows, exception settings. STD exception. How about this one? Maybe there's like a throw. Maybe there's a throw, yeah. Let's try that. Nope. What is this error? Okay, let's put in here more of these guys. That's strange. Very strange. Huh? Okay, let's enable everything here. All these exceptions, all these exceptions. I mean, it must be caught. There's no other way. It must be caught. Otherwise, this debugger is useless. What is going on here? I've never seen this. There we go. Okay, this is throw. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Object reskin must come after the original object. Any invalid data. Do we have any custom files in our game directory? No. Looks okay. Looks okay. Huh. It's a curious case. Okay, let's put a Pragma optimizer off here. Just copy this here. Let's try this again. Curious. Good. Reskin from name. Name. We need a nutvis for this one. Yeah. Okay, so reskin impl is null. Reskin impl is null. Yeah. Reskin from. Reskin impl. Yeah, it doesn't help much that we cannot see the data easily. We can cast it for you. Okay, so it wants to load something and it doesn't find. But it's strange that it only fails in our solution. Okay, what I would like to do now is I would like to create a new branch based off this one. Yes. Runtime fix one. Yeah. So what we're looking at is we need to add the nutvis from Thyme. So we go to let's open a new folder. Projects, Assembly Armada, Thyme. So we have here resources, Visual Studio, nutvis. Visual Studio, STL list, vector. Yeah. Okay, so what I will do is I copy these guys, Visual Studio. So we put a folder here, resources, Visual Studio. We rename this to ASCII string and this one to Unicode string. And then let's see. So we call this Unicode string. Const white char. Let's look very quick at ASCII string. ASCII string. mdata, yeah. mdata. We can take here the white char. Yeah. Okay, that's number one. And number two, ASCII string char, char, char. All right, data. Yeah, okay. And so what we would do is we need to find this kind of guy in, let me see, CMake, edit. It's here, okay. Add resources, optional. Add library, resources, interface. Resources. Add library, resources. Add library, interface. And then what? Is this reference anywhere? No. So we just drop this guy in there. Okay, let's see. Add directory. Let's just put it here. Add resources, MSVC, resource interface, Visual Studio, ASCII string, Unicode string. There we go. And then what about the STL vector? Hold on. STL vector. STL vector. Yeah, okay. This one only concerns. Yeah, I think that's safe. You can have it in all builds. That's fine. Okay. Good. Let's see if that works. MSVC IDE. Yeah. Okay, let's click on configure. Generate. Reload. Yes. Okay, so basically we expect now a resources file, library, with STL not this and ASCII string not this. Yeah. Yeah. Oof, a lot of spam here. According to an old AMA, Conquer Generals took about 3 years from start to finish. I was the first person to write any code for Generals, which is a rather boilerplate task of setting up the C++ projects in Visual Studio. But you gotta do all that before you can get to the fun stuff. Yeah. Colin Day. Good. So do we have a resources one? Yes, we do. And there are the not this files. Okay, that's great. So let's see if we can now see the strings properly in the debugger. That would be great. Let's see. Yep, we can see it. There we go. Fantastic. I don't know if it should say UTF-8. Maybe we should say ASCII. Let me see. UTF-8. Yeah, how about we say ASCII. And here on this one we say Unicode. Okay, so we see the rescan chem GLA hole. And so why is it failing? Not sure. By the way, a side note, my observation right now is it seems like the major development now happens on Justin's fork and not on Super Hackers, which I'm not sure what the goal there is. Because I think I'm not sure. Like I would expect that like the multiplayer community at least won't be able to adopt this thing. So I'm not sure. If it's a good idea to just push that. Yeah, but maybe it is. I don't know. If they can figure out nice tech, I think that's good. But yeah, personally, I would like to see more development going towards the multiplayer effort. Yeah, because that's where the community is. Well, there's also single player community. Yeah, if you want to cater to mods, single player mods, yeah, can do. Yeah. Good. Anyway, yeah, we're still sitting up here. So what now? Chem GLA hole. So it looks for something. It looks for the template. It doesn't find it, so it fails. Ugh. Why though? Why is this not happening with VS6? It means we must have changed. So we didn't change data. It doesn't crash with VS6 build. It only happens here with this build. So that means there is some code difference that makes it fail. Okay, so then how about, it could be something about the containers, right? Yeah. It could be something about the hash map, for example. Or something weird with vectors or so, yeah? Some difference in behavior. Let's see. Rescan. Okay, there we are. ASCII, chem GLA hole. Let's see. Find template, internal. So there's the hash map. Let's see. That one is of type hash map, which we link to unordered map. Name. Template hash map. It has a lot of stuff in here. Yeah. GLA, a chem GLA hole is here at the bottom, right? So it should find something, but it doesn't. Chem GLA hole, and it's not found. Chem GLA hole. Why is this not found? That's a curious case. By the way, why does this list look so ordered? I would have expected way more chaos in here. Chem GLA hole. Find. Why is this not finding it? This template hash map, that is simply hash map, yeah. ASCII string is a key, and then a pointer RTS hash, RTS equal to this hash. What does it do? STD hash. Okay, is it what, so we had a comment here. Let's go back here. We had a comment. Regarding the crash on launch, for me it was failing to query some maps. There's something called RTS hash. Its specialization for RTS string is wrong. STD hash. Okay, we are also close here to this hashing. We are in there, yeah, STL type dev. So he says it's using std hash const char. Const generic hash functor. This should almost always be overridden. Changing this to std hash string, fixed runtime errors. Std hash tmp t. So this t is a ASCII string. Yeah. Maybe the problem is that like the header of the ASCII string is maybe part of the hasher. Could that be? Right? std hash, std hash, std hash. I need to understand the problem. Generic hash functor. This should almost always be overridden for specific types. Yeah. Okay, so it matches the observation from, who was it? Nico Bellic. He made the same observation. Yeah, so there's something wrong with the hasher that matches our observation, because the string is clearly in the hash map, aka unordered map, but somehow this guy does not find it. What is happening here? What is this T? What is this? Can we see it? Ugh. RTS hash equal to. Okay, this should be pretty straightforward. Operator hash. So T, that must be an ASCII string. SD hash T. Yeah. But if he makes it std string, then it would first. I assume if so. std hash. Let me look up documentation. std hash. I am curious, how does std hash look up the data inside the type that we are passing? That's the question. Calculates the hash of the argument. Well, what we could do is we could overload this thing here and make a template specialization. Is there already one? Ah, there is. Look at that. Okay. So it should go in here. Oof. It's passed by copy. Is that intended? Oh. Oh. Less than no case. There's no hash for Unicode. Huh. Yeah, so, okay. So it should go down here because that one is our T. std hash const char. It looks like here it would hash the pointer or something, or the first. I don't know. Let me see. Let's ask ChatGPT. How do we use std hash to hash a C string buffer? Let's see. Specialized hash const char. Why? I don't want to, because it's incurs allocation. I don't like that. String view, hash string view, hash fn. What is this hash fn? Oof. Can we? If I have a C string and a length, can I pass that to a std hash? I see. Hash fn. Can we do it without string view? Just plain pointer and length. Yes. Show me. Oh. Okay, doing it manually. Let's see. A simple, fast, effective hash function for raw byte buffers. Oof. Custom hash function. Ugh. Allocates memory, yeah. Best for raw buffers. Memory allocation fast. Yeah. I mean, we can give it a try. Yeah. So we say here, let's fix the formatting. Good. So we have a hash, size t, data length. How about we make it a template? Templates. Type name, chart type. Const chart type. Unsigned chart type. Length. Hash. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The super hackers. Add some comments here later. So what I would like to do is here. So we get rid of std hash. We also need a hasher for Unicode string, right? We have something here. Yeah. Yeah, so let's comment these out and say, oops. So what do we do? Hash value, yeah. So we just calculate the hash as is. So I also wonder, why is it passing it as a copy? Should we pass it as, because then it does add reference. I think we should pass it as const reference. Why is it called AST? A string, maybe. So let's do a return this hash, return hash, ast dot str ast dot get length. There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, let's test that first. Chart type, chart. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see if that works. Oof. Cancel. What is wrong? Chart type was unexpected here. Why? Template type name char type. Why is it unexpected? Unsigned. Because it's const. Unsigned const. Ugh. Maybe we need to explicitly say here char. Let's see. Nope, still wrong. Chart type was unexpected. Why? Why is it unexpected? Chart type. Unsigned chart type. Why is this unexpected? Someone please explain. Why is this unexpected? Why is this unexpected? Unsigned. Chart type. Static cast. Unsigned. Chart type. Was unexpected. Why is this unexpected there? I don't understand. Because chart type is here. Does it require this shitty type name? Nah, I've never seen this. That doesn't make sense. Well, I'm desperate. I'm really not sure why this errors. Yeah, no. Type name keywords. Yeah, no. I have no idea why this is complaining. Let me get this. Yeah, I'm very surprised. Yeah, let me ask ChatGPT. It's probably something stupid. I changed that function to template, but compiler complains. The error. Why? Issues in this line. Static cast is incorrect. The correct way cast should use template syntax. Huh? But that's not quite right, isn't it? Because if it's a white chart, it's 2 bytes. That doesn't look right. Hash. I don't understand why this would be wrong and why this would be correct. Static cast is invalid. You cannot use a template parameter like that. Why not? Huh? Why can I not use that? Unsigned chart type. Unsigned chart type. Ah, yeah, that's true. We can use just a larger type. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I didn't know that you can't combine this thing. That kind of makes, well, it doesn't, I don't know. I never tried it before, yeah. Like, why can you not combine unsigned with this type? Why not? Must be some reason. Yeah, I never had that case before, I think. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, but this should work then, yeah. Okay. Interesting. Well, there's always something you learn new. Unsigned template arguments. Yeah. I thought it could work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so the suggestion here from Nico, he did identify the right place, but I'm not keen on std string because it means if the string is longer than 15 characters or so, it will allocate. It will make an allocation just for this hash, just to hash it. So it's really expensive. Well, not really expensive, but it has cost additional and it can be avoided. So we want to avoid allocation on this. So we shouldn't do this. I mean, it would be great to use std hash to have the standard, but if we can use like a custom hash, I think that's also fine. If it just works, and I don't think it's but hold on. Could that be a problem? I'm a bit afraid that maybe this could cause some mismatches somewhere if the hash is different for strings. Well, hash is only used to find things in a hash map, right? Let me see. Let's search for std hash. If it's only used inside of std of hash maps, and should be fine. RTS hash. RTS hash. Is this an RTS namespace? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, let's search for RTS hash. There we go. Yeah, so this is in a hash map. It's all in a hash map. It's all in a hash map. Okay. I think that is fine. Yeah, I don't think it would incur any mismatches. Yeah. Should be okay. So that will be add bug fix. Original hasher. Well, what we can also do is we can preserve this hasher for the original VS6. Yeah. We can say if def using STL port, else, and if. Yeah. Bug fix. Today is 16/03/2024. Original hasher does not work. Let's say std hash does not. How about we just use then the first proposal? With the string view. Where was it? Std string view. Here. No. String view. Hash fn. What is hash fn? Std hash. Maybe we just use that instead. Std hash string view hash tmp. Let's say hasher, and we say return hasher, and then this here. There we go. Above, well, let's say std hash, implementation for STL port does not work. Does not work here. Use string view. Use string view to capture C string and pass that to the hash function. No allocation. Yeah, I think that is better. Let's test that. Let's comment this out. Yeah. So that STL port uses a classic one, which apparently works. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it works. And for this one, we use a new one with the std string. That should be fine. Std string view. STL type diffs. The question is, does it know already about string view here? Or do we need to put an include somewhere? std hash implementation does not work here. Use string to capture C string and pass that to the hash function. No allocation. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Um, um, I suspect now there's a lot of spam here going on. Let me see. Yeah. So I don't know if it makes sense for me to post anything right now. I will wait until this has calmed down a bit and then write something. So basically I would like people to start reviewing the change for the C++ upgrade. It's important that we get this done. And I want to read what Chris Mornis is writing here at some point. Let me see. Client is locked. Was an example Apache and it was getting a tag. It looks like it's doing crazy DPS, but if you watch the health closely, you see it only updates 5 times per second. No problem. Could be doable. Client could be unbound entirely. King of 0 hour. Why worry about optimization? I helped shipped Immortals of Ervoim. That game was train wreck of tech debt. I joined 9 months before ship to help ship it. The min spec at the time only 9% of people could meet, and that min spec was 1080p at 30 hertz. It was a joke. Launching a 5.1 game while that engine version was so fresh. That shotgunned it like 2 to 3 months. UEFI suffers, blah blah. Just blindly blame STL, struggle, always crashing. It's a fair point, dumbass. STLib is just so much better. That's the main gripe about Unreal. It's just so old. They rolled their own container classes and now they're stuck with it. Oof. But I would recommend just ditching STL and replacing it all with stdlib. Yeah. One of the first things I did was ditch STL porn. Yeah. Worst STA crash I had to debug 0 hour was a demo general. I think the rocket pods caused a nested crash when killing a demo unit. That happened was the missile would detonate, look for targets to kill, but the demo unit would also explode, causing it to look for things to kill and ended up killing the missile. At that point, everything was effed. Having a frame delay on death would be been a whole lot easier. STA debugging wasn't a very good. Haha. 0 hour was almost entirely support work. I think one of the biggest engineering tasks was supporting the Spectre gunship. Mark Lorenzen was the other full-time engineer on that game. Spectre gunship. Best way to think of Saga games, engineers would implement new features as modular Lego blocks. Then the designers would combine them in very unpredictable ways, but certain on-off tasks were expensive, like the gunship, dam brake, etc. Mark Skaggs got laid off. Oh, wow. No software engineer not having any passion. I'm a designer trapped in a programmer body. First 10 years of my career was almost entirely gameplay and AI, but then I became a generalist, and that has served me well. I always wanted to be a game designer though, but hard to make that switch. I'm a gamer trapped in a programmer body that works as a QA. What? Anti-pro. All the legends showing up here. Good afternoon. Okay, so it did compile. Let's run it. Let's see what we get from this bitch. Yeah. All right, so find the reskin, GLA hole, and it has found it now. Perfect, and we go. Okay, let's see if we hit any other crash. Data mismatch detected. Oh, oops. Oops. That's interesting. Let's remove that. All right, it launches. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Fantastico. And we got another crash. What is this? Oof. The core stack is total jank. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, okay. Can we enable can we enable address sanitizer here? I think there was like a native option here. Otherwise, you put it onto let's see, all options. Address, enable address sanitizer. Yes, there we go. Let's enable that guy. I think that would require a total rebuild. Interesting. Okay, build. Rebuild solution. Do we already have? We have Clang Ace in here in place. I hope that works then. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. Crashing. Okay, but we're making progress here. We have added STL. We have fixed one of the crashes. And yeah, but there's more. Yeah. There is more. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of chit-chatting here. We also played a practical joke on one of the producers. We had these huge block floor. We had these huge black floor to ceiling panels that we used to pin up concept art. So one day we installed a few panels over his office. We watched as he walked up to his office and autopilot turned to face where his door was supposed to be and literally surprised himself, and he jumped back a couple inches before everyone hiding laughed at him and he stormed off. I think he thought it was funny eventually. Okay. Okay, we could get some memes here. EA spent $1 million paying a think tank group to define Tiberium and the history of it in the early days of CNC3. It was a total waste of money. Wait, what? EA spent $1 million paying a think tank group to define Tiberium. What does that even mean? To define Tiberium and the history of it. What? $1 million to come up with some thinking. Are you kidding? Jesus. I have so much love for Mass Effect. That was an amazing trilogy. Okay, it's just now it's off topic. I only care about 0 Hour. Okay, so he's referring to I opened a report where I said that the compile times feel slow, and he wants more information. Yes, sorry, I did not have time to put great info. I just wanted to make a report to get it off my mind. I used VS 2022 and I just had the impression compile time was slow. I have fixed that. I fixed the first crash on launch in the SK string hasher. It is followed up by memory corruption. Investigating. Okay, so we have now compiled in Clang async. Let's see if we get actually any hits on that, which would be great. Let's see. But it's questionable if it has all these memory pools thingies. Not sure. Let's see. So it will load a shell map. We got this again. Okay, we got no intel on this. Oof. Well, that's bad. Oof. Well, that's tough. That's tough. Do lightning. Huh. The stack looks totally corrupted. I'm curious why Clang is not hitting anything at all. Is it even running? Fault tolerant heap applied. I don't see any async thingies here. Aha, the code. It's in game client. Game engine device. Oh, do we need to enable it here as well? Okay. Address. Enable address sanitizer. Yes. Okay, how about we do it differently? Let's address sanitizer. Let's turn this off here. No. Give me, hold on. Oh shit. How about we go to address how to enable address sanitizer for MSVC in CMake. Some flags we need to edit. Oh, just an option. Okay. Okay, let's go to here. Here, MSVC is not VS6 build. MSVC. Let's go here. Let's put an option. Option GenZH builds address sanitizer. GenZH address sanitizer. Build with address sanitizer. Turn that off. Okay, then here we say if MSVC, if GenZH address sanitizer, then we do this, and if, yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, good. Then we reconfigure, configure, generate, and hopefully it can run and hit something. Let me kill the game. All right, generate, done. Good. Generate, overwrite, don't save. Um, Proprietary is oppressively expensive. Keeping up with the latest techniques like ray tracing is a massive undertaking. With Unreal Engine 5% after the 1 million in gross sales, there's no way to compete with the 5% after the 1 million. I think that is what hurt Relic so much. They had their own engine for so long, but their game started bombing. Probably other factors too, but the game started looking really dated. And how I worked there, it's just a recent example. Lots of studios are in the process of adapting to Unreal Engine. Codes CD Projekt Red with the new Witcher Cyberpunk games. Yeah. You can tap into a marketable skill set, so it's easier to hire folks with Unreal experience and they can hit the ground running, which is also another big advantage. Unity has pooched everything and they have been in the decline for years, and the frequency and scale of layoffs is just delaying the inevitable. They've made some really bad choices. Unity F themselves when they try to play catch with Unreal and competing on film quality real time. They bought Weta for $1 billion and some sort of fever dream, thinking they could just get their tech into Unity. What a waste. 1 billion. Oh. Yeah. 5% is absolutely way cheaper than maintaining an engine. Yeah. I agree with that. Building an engine for academic learning purposes is a great option. There's no better way to get your hands dirty on every aspect of the game, but it's foolhardy to try to take it further. There are also some rare examples of it being done well, like No Man's Sky, that would have been hard to make on another engine. EA chose to invest in Frostbite and use all their games eventually. I was already gone when that transition started. For a huge company, it's feasible, but I doubt EA can really compete with Epic on that front. Also, I'm not interested in working at EA because any time I would spend learning and using Frostbite wouldn't be a transferable skill. I use proprietary engines for the vast majority of my career. Open sourcing big engine is quite new and I love it. How many threads are there? I didn't even know that there are threads. Wow, a new feature discovered. Interesting. Interesting. Debug me. I've got a lot of experience as mod managers in Steam. The trick is to expose a format like JSON that exposes game balanced data. Maybe use verse for scripting. I haven't looked into that one yet, but it's text-based and not binary. That would be a fantastic option. There's just too much shit going on. Good. So this one, do we have sanitized address or not? Let's see. Oof. We have 4 scope in here. Interesting. Sanitized address. I don't see it. I don't see it. Where's the address sanitizer? Where is it? I don't see it. Let's do message status. Status using address sanitizer. Let's see if we get that message here. We didn't turn it on yet. Yeah. Address. There we go. Configure. That makes sense. Yeah, generate. All right. Good. Let's see. Reload all. There we go. Man, the reload takes a while. Yeah. Good. Using address sanitizer, yeah. Good. Then let's see if we see it now. I don't see it. Here. I have sanitized address. Okay, it's there. Then let's rebuild the whole thing. Let's go to debug. Rebuild solution. And we test that. Although I would like to take a break here. It's been 2 hours exactly. Yeah. But on the other hand, I would like to advance, you know. Let me get some water. All right. Another thread. Good. Okay, so we already have a bunch of like pending changes here for the runtime. We added the nutvis here. We have a address sanitizer option. We made this here. We removed the try catch. Now I don't know how useful this is now actually. Yeah, because it was actually related to a setting. Yeah, maybe we don't need that. We fixed the hasher here. That's good. Yeah. Okay, so we did a little bit of progress. It's good. Not much, but good enough. Okay, let's see if we can hit here any address sanitizing. In the log we should see. In the log we should see address sanitizer spam, but I'm not seeing it. Hmm. Hold on. Are we actually using the correct thingy? Hold on. We use rel with step info. I see. Let's get to debug. Or yeah. Let's delete these two. Oh. Or did we want to use it with railway step info? I can't recall. We did have a problem with debug help and debug, right? Yeah, then let's do this one. Okay, let's rebuild this railway step info with address sanitizer. Okay. Oh boy. Good, then yeah, we stick with this guy, exe, and that pick link source. Drop that in here. Good. Drop. There we go. Okay. Yeah. We need to get like a debug build running properly without any debug help issues and stuff like this. Yeah. We need to stabilize it first, everything. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, so we need to fix that issue. And then I hope that someone will review the review. Oh, warning. Address sanitizer requires the EBX register to be used as a frame pointer. You can avoid this warning by using a different register or by disabling address sanitizer for this function. Oh, okay. This is standard. Decal spec, no address sanitize address. Probably not. I think what this means is CPP macros. Let's say if def address sanitizer, was it different? Sanitize address. MSVC address sanitize macro. Sanitize address. Like this. No? And if doesn't exist. Sanitize address. So we say define no sanitize. No sanitize address. Else empty. But why is this not set? Sanitize address, preprocessor markers, F7 is set. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Let's see if we run into this, and we probably need to cater to it. Yeah, the inline assembly is not very helpful here with that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we get some sanitization now. So if I understand the warning correctly, if I understand the warning correctly, then there can be troubles with the inline assembly. Why is it just exiting? What is this? I don't understand. What? Breakpoint instruction statement or similar call was executed. Oh, breakpoint instruction, debug break or statement or similar call. So if we look at diagnostic, does it continue running? No, it exits straight away. Looks like it's crashing with address sanitizer. That's not good. Maybe we need to update those DLLs here. Let me see. We took them from somewhere, Visual Studio. Visual Studio. Let's search in here. There we go. That one is smaller. I think there are multiple ones. Yeah. I never know which one to pick. Just multiples. So this one is in bin host x 86. It's kind of weird that we can't expand the view on this here. So weird. The search view is so weird. I never know how to use this thing. So we got that. Dynamic. Host. Yeah. This is 980 and this is 900. It looks like this is the same. Yeah. Already have it in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Clang 8 PDB contains debug information. Okay. Let me take that PDB. Oh, what is this? That looks different. Sanitizer, internal exit, initialize shadow memory. Why is this crashing? Initialize shadow memory. Sanitizer die. What? Why? Okay, we can't see. That's weird. Let me ask ChatGPT. Whoa. Why is... Oh. I thought that this was ChatGPT text. No, that's not. I have MSVC address sanitizer crash when crash or shut down when initializing its shadow memory. Why does that happen? Let me just take this whole call stack. The call stack. Let's see. Shutdown during memory initialization suggests a critical issue with the ASIN runtime setup. 32-bit ASIN with insufficient virtual memory. Oh. 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 A large shadow memory region. On 32-bit, this may not fit in the limited address. But if they provide an address sanitizer for 32-bit, I would hope that they allocate the shadow memory a bit more conservatively. ASIN conflicts with other DLLs. That's also a good idea. We can use application verifier. Yeah. Dynamic ASIN runtime. Ensure the right ASIN runtime is used. If linking statically, use MT or MTD instead of MD. Dynamic ASIN. Linking dynamically. Ensure Clang RT ASIN dynamic. It is dynamic. Matches the Clang MSC version. Yeah. Check ASIN DLLs are loaded correctly. I mean, if we look for modules here, debug Windows modules. Module. Let me see. Clang RT ASIN. It is loaded, yeah. Symbols loaded, so it seems to be fine. Yeah, 64-bit is not yet an option. Yeah. Okay, but if we can't get that to run, I think that's a good idea. How about we take out the address sanitizer again, and we use application verifier. There we go. Yeah. So generate, reload all. So we're looking for a file, add application, and we're going for generals English, general symlinked one. Yeah, open. Okay, and we do basics, which is everything. Let's take out exception handles, heaps. Let's take out handles, leak, we don't care, locks, we don't care, memory, yeah, locks, no, thread pool, maybe, yeah, I think that's good for starters. Yeah. Okay, maybe with that we have a bit more luck. Yeah. Good. Then we need to rebuild again. Yeah. How about we take a break and continue this in the next session? Yeah. 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 Good. I will take a break now. Wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.